Hello. Let me just check my iPad here. Kathy, thank you for sharing. And I've got that ready. Let's see what else I have ready here. How come my notification is not coming up? I'm not even sure if I'm live. Did I hit the wrong button? That's weird because normally by now I would have a notification. Let me see. Nope, still nothing. That's bizarre. Bizarre. I will be right back. Yeah, I am live. I see that there are some people here. Sorry, I had to go around and look at my phone. There we go. Okay. And let's turn down this volume. Whoops. There we go. Okay, now I see some people. Yay! Hello, Kathy. Hello, Lucy. Oh, bonjour, Lucy. Lucy, you shared. Let me get that going. Karen, hello. Bonjour, everybody. So, and I've got Kathy's name down already. Kathy shared when I posted earlier today that I was actually going live, so thank you for that. Who was it that shared? Lucy, sorry. Squirrel. Lucy shared. Hi, Jean, welcome here. Barbara, hello. Karen, I said hi. Bonjour, Lucy. Yeah, nice to see these names popping up. So happy to see that. Jean, you shared. I've got you down. Barb, you shared. Jean H. Barb, you shared. Barb M. Thank you, ladies. You know the drill. I don't even have to ask. You just, oh, Karen, you shared. Karen. Barb, I've got you. Karen, I've got you. So nice to see these beautiful names popping up. Who has been outside today? Here in Winnipeg, it is beautiful. If you like the heat, I love the heat. I'll take, hi Candice, welcome here. I'll take 35 all day long compared to minus 35 all day long. I love it. Hi, Shelley. Welcome here. So nice of you all to be popping in and saying hi to each other. I love that. Let me introduce myself. Hello, bonjour. My name is Denise Willerton, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. If you do not have a demonstrator, I would be honored to be that for you. I can place orders for you. You can place them with me through my Stampin' Up! Store. And if you do have a demonstrator, please stick around. Or if you are a demonstrator, please stick around, because I hope that you are inspired when you're here today, and that you leave inspired and ready to get into your crafting corner. But I was talking about the beautiful weather here in Winnipeg. I love it. I can't wait to get to the lake. Dean has a dentist appointment tomorrow morning. Sorry if that's too much information. That's just weird, Denise. Seriously. He is taking in his dentist appointment, and then coming home and grabbing me and grabbing our stuff, and we are on vacation for 1 week. So when I get there, I'm going to do a live showing you the almost finished bathroom. The fixtures still aren't up yet or anything like that, like the towel rack and all of that kind of stuff. And I also want to show you where we're working on our yard, because in the fall we had a well put in at the lake, which made an absolute mess of the yard. And so I want to show you what we're doing there. So on the south side of our yard, between us and one of the cottages, and also because we leveled, the place was just a mess. I don't know if you noticed. I think I posted some pictures. Anyway, it was just a mess. Dean started by building me a flower bed, and now we're working on the paths. So I want to show you the befores and the afters. So that will be my live next week. So I'm gonna do when we get there tomorrow, I will show you what it looks like currently, and then on Thursday when I do my Facebook Live, I will show you how much work we've gotten done. So chances are I'm just going to be showing you the landscape and all of that. I'm not going to be flipping the camera around. Seriously, I'm going to be in my gardening duds. I'm going to be a mess, and I'm going to be stinky and all of that stuff, and but I'll be in my happy place. There will be mud under my nails and everything, so I love it. I love it. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get on to this. How come you are louder on Zoom calls than you are at home? You can hardly hear me. Well, I think it might be you, because I know my volume is loud. The sound is okay on my end. It might be you, Barb. I'm not sure what technology you are watching on, but I know another friend had the same issue until she changed the device that she was watching on. So sorry, but I think it might be you. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to bring the camera down. I'm going to try something different. I've got a little post-it note, and I'm going to cover the camera so I can bring it down without touching anything, so I don't end up with funky glasses or hats or stars twinkling down, etc., etc. So here we go. The camera is coming down. How's that for? Okay, and that did not work so hot. Whoa, that's it. That is so bright and yellow. Okay, now it's off, and hopefully I didn't do anything weird on my camera. Okay, so far looking good. So Barb, I hope the sound is better for you. Let me bring my camera angle a little bit different here. Sorry for the jiggling. You know what? I will never get this straight. I just won't. Okay, so here are the names of those that have shared already. There's a little sneak peek of some of the colors that I'm using. So I am going to feature, and there's our little bucket. I've got my names ready for 2 weeks ago. You have all your speakers at 100%, and when I put the camera down, you're louder. When I've got the camera down now, Barb, my little microphone on my phone is closer to me, so that probably makes the difference. Paper Pumpkin for next month, and the orders have to be in by the 10th of June. Oh, thank you, Shelley, for that. Expressions in ink. Now this paper unfortunately is unorderable, which is very annoying, and I know, and I get it, and I'm sorry about that. It's not my fault, and it's not really Stampin' Up's fault either. It's, I don't know. Let's just not play the blame game. But anyway, the expressions in color Paper Pumpkin for next month, what's the word I'm looking for? Coordinates, that's the word. It coordinates with that beautiful DSP. So if you are interested, let me know, and I will get that to you. Just a reminder, there's a lot of products 50% off. I am placing an order if you want. Let me know. Stock up on your favorite products. Not everything is 50% off, but some of it is. So if you want something, let me know. If you want to place an order in my online store, you can DM me, and I'll give you the host code, because I did not write it down. I failed to do so. So when I ordered my Paper Pumpkin for May, which is, it finally got here. Yeah, mine's on back order too, Shelley. And I ordered several, and I've got cords in my way. Sorry, whoops. But yeah, I'm glad I ordered mine. So when I got my paper pumpkin box, super excited about this. I ordered 2 on purpose because I had a feeling my grandsons would be all over it, and they were. So here's what you got: your sentiments, your envelopes, and there are 9 of them. Really cool. Love the stripes. Matches my dress. And yes, I did that on purpose. And then the ephemera that came in there, you got 3 sheets of everything. So that worked out really well because I've got 3 grandchildren that are crazy about paper pumpkin. You can tell that I've been playing with mine. And so everybody got their own thing. 3 of this card base. So 3 of that for card base. And oh, 3 bubble gums. Can you believe it? Some twine, some little sentiment flags, your dimensionals, your Stampin' Spots, your little dots. Shelly, I did. Does that make me like a really bad geek? I intentionally matched my nail polish to the kit. I did. Because last night when I did my nails, I thought, what colors am I using? And then your instructions. And what they are doing different now with the instructions is they're giving you a play-by-play, okay? So let me show you what I've done with my, yeah, matchy-matchy. I am a geek. I know that. Okay, so let's start with this one, and I'm going to try to blast through this because I'm hoping to get to all 3. So here's what I did with this one here, okay? So here's my card base. You're going to burnish that edge. Now remember when you do a fancy fold, because here you've got 4 1/4. Half of 4 1/4 is 2 1/8. So you are going to, or what I did anyway, is I am going to cut off at 2 1/8. So there you go, there's your fun fold. There's just a little piece of scrap, and it's great. I mean, it's wood grain, right? So then what I did, and you know what, I'm not gonna, should I do it? Let's do it. Let's do it. I grabbed All Star. I grabbed the All Star. I need a block. Excusez-moi. Sorry about that. Just when you think you're totally ready for your live, and you're not, I need Night of Navy, and I need a piece of scrap. So what I did, I inked up All Star. Whoops, let's not do it that way. I inked up All Star. I stamped off twice. And I just randomly, and I'm not even worried about that. It's just kind of the whole look. I'm not stamping very nice, actually. Let's try and be a little more careful there, Denise. And a little bit off. So all I'm doing is I'm kind of giving myself a little bit of the background. And just kind of picking and choosing where I want to fill in a little bit. Let's see if I can. I don't think so. Well, not bad. Not bad. I didn't want to get my head in there, so I think I did pretty good. So then what I did, so there's a lot of Stampin' Off because I wanted it light. okay? Then I took these two elements that were in the ephemera. I know I need a foam underbarb. I did not grab one. We are going to adhere the smaller on here. And I am just gonna go the wrong way. I want to go this way. I took it off and flipped it around because I had adhesive down on that side. Okay, so now there we go. And then what I did was I took that, and let's close this before I stick my hand in there. Chris, welcome here, my dear. Nice to see your name pop up. I want to figure out where I want this. So I'm not quite halfway. I just want to make sure that I don't over ink and have my ink or my my adhesive spill over. I went to the gardening store, surprise, surprise, and I grabbed more things to plant at the lake. I can't wait to show you everything that I've done there, or that we've done there. Then what I did was I took You're the Greatest, excuse me, and I thought I had pre-stamped it. I didn't. So in your ephemera, this is a pocket, okay? So let's take You're the Greatest. I need another block. You know what? Let's use, hi Gail, welcome here, hon. Nice to see your name pop up. So this is the pocket that came with the ephemera. And let's put that down like so. And let's grab You're the Greatest of All Time. Oh, Gail, that is so fine. That is so fine. I hope everything is okay in your world. I hope everything is okay in everybody's world. It's been a gong show. I'm not gonna lie. I know I've been so busy, and I think part of it has to do with running two households. Hello, that would make sense, wouldn't it? And still not in the groove. You're still waiting for your paper pumpkin. Oh my goodness. I would be calling Stampin Up, or check your tracking, Gail. Check your tracking. So You're the Greatest of All Times. Let's give that a little press down. And then what I did was I cut it. And I didn't put down the dimensions. Oh, you did, eh? What does your tracking say? Oh, and Sandy, you too. Wow. What does your tracking say? Because your tracking should give you, it should tell you where it is on your tracking. Mine arrived on, like, I only got mine on Friday. And so Dean brought it to the lake, and I worked on this at the lake just so that I had something for my Facebook Live. Yeah, check your tracking. Go back on your, go into your order and find out the order number or whatever. You will see the tracking number in there. Then I took my sentiment. See how this one, I didn't realize when I was at the lake that I didn't actually stamp it very nicely or ink it up very nicely, but I love how it turned out. Like, look at, it's just so cool. It just has this real old world effect on it. I really, really liked that. So I'm just going to put this in my paper trimmer. And I am, yeah, let's take note. I am at 1.5. I'm at 1.5. So that's going to give me the measurement that I want. There's a little piece of trash. I'm learning to throw little pieces of trash in the garbage. Did I already trim this properly? Close enough. Let's get some liquid glue behind there. Oh, darn, you know what? It's all good. We just started. So I'm just showing the first, and I'm trying really hard to blast through because I want to show you all 3 of my paper pumpkin alternatives. Okay, so let me show you, and maybe there's an easier way to do this. So here's my card, right? And you can't see the sentiment, but as soon as you open it, you can. And it's hidden behind here perfectly. Let me show you how I did that. So here's the beginning of the card. I took adhesive and I put a little bit of adhesive back here, like so. And then what I did, let's see if I can do this without getting myself all inky. Then what I did was I stood up my sentiment and held it behind my fun fold, and then down it goes. And then I lift it up, and I just made sure, I needed to make sure that I was still straight. When I did this one, I wasn't, but I opened it up right away, which gave me lots of time to do my wiggle room and to get it straight, okay? Then I took the little ball cap, which was part of the stamp set, okay? And then I grabbed some mini dimensionals, and I think I put about 3 on there, like so. And then I popped that down right in the corner. There's my first alternative, okay, for my paper pumpkin. Second alternative, this was so fun. Okay, here's the card, okay? There it is, easy peasy, but I want to show you what I did. Ta-da! So I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know. I thought it was cool. Here's how I did that. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Lucy. I grabbed my bone folder. I always like a really good burnish. Okay? And then what I did was I wanted to cut this portion off, okay? So I made sure that, and I mean, you can do this with any card. It's just another variation of a fun fold. There's my score line. That's in the track. I want this corner in the track. So let's swing that around. And so now I'm watching to see that this point is in the track and that that score line is in the track, and it is. Let's give that a slice. So there it is, cut in half. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put adhesive down on this side, and we're going to sort of do the same thing that we did, but in a different format, what we did with that other when I hid my, come on Denise, get your words out. Ah! When I hid my sentiment behind. So I'm going to close my card, and I am going to line this up so that I am true to where I should be again. And there you go. Give that a little bit of a massage. And then you open it up and there you go. So then what I did was I took You're the Best, which was part of the stamp set. I put a little bit of adhesive behind here. I'm getting low. And this is the stitched, what is this called? I had this stuff all out and I was organizing a little bit today and accidentally put it all away. What is this die called? Stitch circles, I think. So that's what I did with that. Now you can use dimensionals or you can use liquid adhesive, whatever you choose. I'm going to use liquid adhesive and I see that I want to be just in here. So just a little bit here. Layering circles. Thank you, Shelley. I wasn't sure if you were still here and I knew that you would come through for me. Thank you. Shelley is my dear friend. Oh boy, this is making me nervous. Yeah, I think I'm good. My dear friend from Ontario. And sometimes we create together. We did this week, or this weekend when I was at the lake house. Then I grabbed, and you know what? Shelley's gonna come to Winnipeg one day and she's coming to the lake with me. I'm gonna drag her out there. Let's grab 2 of these little candy dots or whatever you wanna call them, and place them on our card, and second card is finished. I stamped the ball cap right here on the inside of this, as well as my envelope. And you know what? I'm just realizing now. So see how we've got the inside? Let's grab our ephemera and let's grab a baseball. Love this. And I stamped All-Star on it. So, it's out. There it is. I'm on that. Let's see if that's going to make a difference. And let's just go straight down. I'm not on a foam mat, but I'm on my silicone mat. Ta-da! All-Star. Let's get... Well, I just saw a name pop up. Please say hello. Dear friend from years gone by. Oh my goodness, it's so nice to see your name. I don't want to call you out unless you say so. So please say hi. And this is going to go down right there, okay? So that is card number 2 that I did with my paper pumpkin alternative. So for those who are new here, and I'm looking at a specific name of someone who used to come to my classes in a past life, these names are here because, well, thank you, Kathy, because when they share that they're watching, I add their name to a draw. So that's card number 2, card number 1, okay, from Paper Pumpkin, card number 2 from Paper Pumpkin. Let's do card number 3. Thank you, Shelley. I struggled a little bit and then I'm like, okay, let's do it. I'm excited about this one. Gail, you shared too. Thank you for telling me, hun, because I did not have your name down. Gail, thank you for sharing. So I will draw at the end of today's video. I will draw from 2 weeks ago because remember when we went to the lake, I totally forgot to bring that. So here is the third card base in your paper pumpkin kit. Let's give that a good burnish. And should I show you what I did with this, or should I just build it? Who wants a surprise and who wants me to go for it? I started with You're the Best, which again is part of the kit, You're the Best. And I used the stitched rectangle dies and I cut that out, and I also cut on Night of Navy another stitched rectangle square. No, a rectangle. Show us two for show and 1 for surprise. 3 for show. Okay. 2 for surprise. 2 and 3. So far, showing is winning. So I'm going to show you. Here we go. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So I took You're the Best, and I put a little bit of liquid adhesive behind it, and then I put that down on my stitched rectangle die Night of Navy, like so. Now with this one, I had, because of a class, I had a bunch of pansies already cut, so I used the pansies. Today I wanted to do something different, okay? So there still is a little bit of a surprise coming. Let's get some dimensionals behind this, like so. And let's put one in the middle so it doesn't bow. And you know what? I had some cards that came in the mail today and I forgot to bring them forward. So I'll have to wait and do that another time. Thank you so much, Sandy. And so then I am just kind of eyeballing. What I'm eyeballing is more this side and that side. It really doesn't matter to me where I am this way, but I want to try and be equidistant here and on that side. So let's just, don't go down yet. Let's just kind of eyeball that. There we go. Then I took, in the kit, it came with the white twine. I took a little glue dot. I guess I could have grabbed a glue dot from my kit, but I like to just kind of roll it into a little bit of a ball just to make it smaller. Hello, dear friend who just popped on. I'm never sure what to do. So ladies, here's a question. When someone pops onto a Facebook Live, not everybody can see that they're here, but I can. Do I call out their name? Because this is my dear neighbor that is watching with me. So there's the little twine that came in the kit, and I popped that there. Now what I did was, remember this design paper? I love this design paper, and it is going away at the end of the month. So in your mini catalog on page 84, you're going to see True Love Design Series paper. This paper is gorgeous. So if anybody wants any, this is pretty much your last chance. So it's all black and whites and a lot of coloring that can be done on the one side, okay, with your Stampin' Blends, nice polka dots. So this is True Love Design Series paper, okay, and it's going away. So if you want it, it is here for you. Okay, so now what I did was I had that True Love Design Series paper on my desk, so I colored these with my Stampin' Blends. So this one here, I used Seaside Spray, light and dark, and then my leaves are soft, soft succulent. So that's how I did this one. And I think I'm going to put the lighter one. Ooh, no, it's not going to fit. I have to go this way. The darker one, I used Night of Navy. Okay. Oh, Lucy, it's such beautiful paper. I can't remember, or okay. Okay, so here we go. So let's put, I'm going to put this with dimensionals, and I want it, do I want it this way or that way? I think I want it this way. So when I lay this down on here, I see how if I put my adhesive up on this top here, right, I'm going to put dimensionals down there, okay? Thank you so much, ladies. When you're using Stampin' Blends, make sure you've got your scratch paper, because see how it bleeds through? And I did not want that on my desk. And you know what? Let's grab a mini for right there. Remove that. Get a little bit of liquid glue on there. And let's place that like so. I love it. And this one, I guess these are a little bit bigger than I had anticipated. And I don't think it's going to work. It's a little much. I need to tuck it in and just lose some of it, and I'm very happy with that. Okay, let's get some liquid glue. Darlene, thank you. I will put your name down as well. Let's pick that, whoops, that went in the wrong place. I put that in my draw bucket. I want to make sure that my flower is going to not be taller than my card base. Okay, so there is my third alternative. So card number 3, I feel like I've blasted through this. Card number 2 and card number 1. Now I for sure have my favorite. I don't know if you have a favorite. Call it out. Call out what your favorite is. And you know what? I know I do a really weird thing. I always save my best for last. Does anybody else do that? Like, even if we're having a nice meal, I will save my last bite. Dar, I'm writing your name. I will save my last bite of my favorite, right? So, Lucy, you love them all. How very nice of you to say so. I love the feminine touch. So yeah, you know what? For me, in order of my preference, the least, the next, and the most. But I still like them all. Oh, Karen, you like this one. Very cool. Very cool. It's so neat to see what people like. And look at that. I blasted through that so fast. I did not think that, I didn't think that I would have time to do all 3, but I'm glad I did. So there they are. I am going to, where did I put my little sticky note? I am going to put my sticky note on my camera and bring my camera up and say my goodbyes. Where did I put that sticky note? I threw it away. That was so silly. I'm so afraid to touch my camera. I'm going to use my hand. Barbara, you're the middle as well. Yeah, the angle cut, it's so different, hey? Like, it's just so different. And when I did this one and I opened it up, the baseball initially wasn't there, and then I'm like, ooh, I need something there, because that's just me. I just need to to do that. Oh, and Chris, number 2 for you as well. Very interesting. That is so neat. Okay, I'm going to bring the camera up, and actually, these are the sharers from today. I will tuck that away like so. This is what I normally do. So these are from last week. This is from today. So then they're all attached here. Oh, Jean, number 2 as well. Interesting. So last week, the ladies that shared, and I'm going to put the names in my little tin: Connie, Jean, Tracy, Cherie, Lucy, Barb, Karen, Gail. Susan, you're very welcome. Gail, Susan FP, Jenna, Dar. There you go. So those are the names from last week. Who has paper pumpkin? I am not sure of everyone that has ordered paper pumpkin, and I know 2 of you said you still haven't received yours yet, which that's not fun. I'm going to bring the camera up. Hang on. Okay. Now, Lucy does, and Gail does, and so either of you got your kits yet, so you have not done anything with them. I'm going to just, whoops, I'm going to back up a little bit. Let's bring the camera up. Please don't fall. I love the paper pumpkin kits too, Sandy. I really do. They're quick and easy, you know, and if you don't have the mojo to create your own design, you can just follow the instructions. It's great. It's great. You've had it for a week or more. Wow. Yeah, I ordered 2 expressions of ink. Okay, here we go. I am going to grab 1 winner. And today's winner is Susan FP. And Susan, I do not believe that you are here today. So I will have to text you and let you know that you won. I think Susan is my friend from the States. So congratulations, Susan. And Shelley had mentioned this, and so yes, I did this on purpose. Am I cheesy or what? So see the stripes on this card, hence my dress. That's pretty bad, isn't it? But anyway, I matched. I'm not gonna lie. I'm waiting for the June paper pumpkin too. Yay! So these names are going in here, and hopefully I will remember to, do I bring this to the lake? Because I'm not really doing a live, I'm just doing a reveal. I'll think on that. I will think on that. So next week, I will do, well, I'm going to do a live when we get to the lake on Friday to show you what things look like currently. And then I will do a Facebook Live Thursday at 3:15 to show you all that we have done. So it will kind of be the reveal. And I know I'm weird, but I'm so excited to just watch this all come to life. So thank you so much for coming to my paper pumpkin alternative today. It's been a blast. It just feels like I scurried through this super quickly. Hi Tracy, welcome here. What month does the batter up? Well, that's this month right now. This is the May, and so that's what you're waiting for, Gail. De rien, Lucie. De rien. So that's the one that you're waiting for, okay? It was the May kit. Thank you for that, Shelley. Yeah, so with that, I'm going to say my goodbyes. Adieu. Have a lovely rest of your day. If the heat does not bother you, get outside and grab some heat. If the heat does bother you, stay in your studio and make some more cards. I would love to see what you make. Don't forget to, when you create cards, post them on my Facebook page. I'd love to see them, or post them on your Facebook page and tag me. Oh, Tracy, that's okay. I'll show you what we did. So these are my paper pumpkin alternatives. Tracy, I don't know if you get paper pumpkin, but this was the first one that I did. So we sliced it down, and this is the ephemera, and then I put the sentiment right behind the slice. So that was my first card. The second card, if you get paper pumpkin, you will recognize this card base. But what I did was I went from corner to corner and I sliced it, and I put the other half here, okay, and then I've got the baseball on that side. So that's what I did for the second one. And then my third one, when I created this at the lake, I had some pansies sitting on my desk already. So I tucked some pansies in it and created a more feminine card. And today I did this one at home during the live, and it's from the, I got a good memory, it's just really short, True Love Design paper, which retires at the end of June. And I colored with my stamping blends these flowers. So those were my alternatives for paper pumpkin. So thanks for popping in, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. We are on vacation next week, but I'm still going live because I want to show you what we're up to, okay? So with that, I'm going to say bonsoir. Have a lovely rest of your day. Be safe, be strong, be encouraged. This madness too shall pass. We're still in lockdown here in Winnipeg, so it's been crazy. Goodbye all.